On it. We gotta like a character or characters, one of these two, because these two are going to be in the movie the entire film, or maybe take turns, but these are the two lead characters, and neither of them so far has been even a minutia of appealing. Maybe it's the ominous music, maybe it's the ominous way they're both looking at each other, and probably for me it's the dialogue. The dialogue is so pretentious and I cannot stand pretentious dialogue. I think it goes back to even before I went to film school, way back in the day in upstate New York. I went to Ithaca Film School. But I remember my final project, the final film I made, was a comedy, and one or two of the sequences was skewering really some of my classmates who made these really pretentious films, because I hate pretension. Where, look at me and I'm so intellectual and so poetic and so that kind of crap, or artistic. A lot of art films back then as well, and that's what I was making fun of. I think I had a picture of my roommate cracking an egg over a picture of two toddlers and talking about I don't know, Aristotle or something. It's actually very funny. My view on pretension at that age. But in this huge Hollywood movie, which is supposed to be not an art film or a pretentious film, it's super pretentious how they're talking. They're using lots of big words that I would almost have to look up regarding what they're seeing at this party. The other people, they're commenting on them in a sort of like cool bohemian style, but literally you could write down 5 or 6 words you might have to look up in the dictionary. And that's just, so they can trade banter that, yeah, okay, they're both writers. We get it. They're both really smart and they're writers. And they don't really want to be in this party because even though it's a party for two cool people, they're even too cool.